Hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tips and tricks video here for the what we call Christmas noobs in Call of Duty here. Today, obviously, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Going to give you guys some tips and tricks. Then you're going to see some insane gameplay, some pretty good gameplay showcasing basically the tips and the tricks that I'm giving you here, so you guys can see exactly what that looks like out in the field. So let's get into this. If you guys are brand new, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, drop a like. We live stream here Monday through Friday, sometimes even Saturdays on this channel here. We also stream on Twitch. All links, social media, everything can be found in the description below. If you guys, once again, subscribe if you're new, daily content, turn on notifications, drop a like. Any feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Let's get into this, man. Let's start things off here with the controller settings and just general settings here that I feel like you guys should know. I'm not going to go through each and every single one. I'm just going to go through the ones that I feel like are important. If you guys want to see a video on the specific button layout settings and stuff like that, I do have one of those on the channel. Feel free to look, scroll down. I think it was like a month and a half ago. You guys can find that on there. But let's start things off here with the controller settings. My personal preference for boots on the ground games are tactical button layout. The reason being is because you can drop shot really easy with tactical button layout, basically by clicking R3, which is the button that you use to control your aim and stuff. You can just click that, you can drop, and you can still control your aim without having to let go of the controller. Button layout, tactical. When it comes to sensitivity, completely personal preference, up to you guys. Highly recommend starting off around a 7/7 sensitivity and then seeing from that what works for you. For me, 12/12. When it comes to ADS sensitivity multiplier for low zoom and high zoom, that is another personal preference. I prefer a lower one, so I'm rocking a 0.70. You guys can start off with the 1.00 and just see what works for you. I prefer a lower one. That's just me. 0.70 for me. So put on here, guys. Aim response curve type linear. That's how I like to run it. But highly, standard, linear are all great. But once again, preference. That's all up to you. Start off with standard. If that works, then just work off of that. Controller vibration disabled. I always disable controller vibration. You don't need anything distracting you or making your hand move while you're shooting. So just disable that. Now for aim assist here, it's completely up to you guys. I use standard. You guys can use whatever you want. I mean, I heard precision is good. If you're brand new to like first person shooters, maybe focusing is going to be the way to go. But just try whatever works for you. I use standard. General settings, I actually spoke with Exclusive Ace a while back, and he actually told me to just leave it how it is, leave it as default. So I used to put my brightness all the way like really high up around the 70s, and he suggested just leaving it how it is. So I just left my brightness the way it is. Safe area, once again, I guess that's a bit of a personal preference. I basically just have it to the edge of the screen, but you guys do whatever you guys want to do there. Film grain, make sure that this is completely all the way down. You don't need any film grain in this game, so just all the way down. Just make sure you have no film grain. Next up, motion blur, world motion blur, and weapon motion blur. Make sure those two are absolutely disabled. You do not want that on there. Here, guys, audio. For me, I'm using a headset, so I'm using boost high. That, in my opinion, is the best one. Again, this might be a preference thing, and if you're just using audio off of television or speakers or something like that, you might want to just try different ones for yourself. But if you're using headsets, highly recommend boost high. I have my master volume at 70. Music volume, I have that really low, but that's just because I'm a content creator and I don't like the music in the background too high. Dialogue 85, effects 85. I mean, a lot of the stuff in this game is already really high, so you don't need it all the way maxed out. Hit marker sound is, I use classic, but whatever you feel like using, it's completely up to you. You guys might be wondering, how do you enable or disable crossplay? If you go over all the way to the right on account, you can actually see it right there, crossplay. I have it enabled. Crossplay communication enabled. A bunch of different stuff there. Completely up to you. I recommend enabling it just because you get more lobbies that way, but completely up to you guys. Next thing I want to talk about here is the field upgrades. In my personal opinion, the best field upgrade to have, and I believe everybody runs this one here, and you should too, is the dead silence. Now, a little down the road, you can actually, I don't know what level exactly it gets unlocked, but you can actually do something called you can activate Field Upgrade Pro, which allows you to run 2 field upgrades. That's completely up to you guys by then, but if you're just starting things off, if you're new to the game, dead silence is probably the best one to have. You can also, if you feel like you're running out of bullets a lot, maybe munition box, but dead silence is the key one, the number one. And here is, in my personal opinion, guys, one of the best class setups for new beginners, for people who are fresh to this game. Might have to level up your kilo a little bit, but for the most part, all of the attachments that I'm showing you here are all unlocked fairly fast. Just by playing a couple of games and leveling up the kilo. So once you have the kilo leveled up for a bit, highly recommend this class setup. Now this is, you know, it might look a little different than your kilo. This is actually a blueprint, and you can adjust blueprints, but it's all the same. It's just cosmetic. It just looks different. Muzzle, you want to run tactical suppressor. For the barrel, you want to run that Singard 16.6 inch SOCOM. For the optic, I prefer the GI Mini Reflex. You guys run whatever optic you feel comfortable using. I suggest the Reflex a lot. Holographic sight is really good as well. For the stock, I'm running the Forge Tech Ultra Light, which increases your ADS. I'm sorry, your aiming, walking, movement speed. Aim, walking, movement speed. And last but not least here, guys, the underbarrel, the Merc foregrip. Now, like I said, you might have to level up a little bit the kilo to unlock these attachments, but as you guys saw, for most of these, it's basically one of the first ones in its category, so you should be able to unlock it fairly fast. But once you do unlock it, highly recommend this class setup. It's a slapper out in the field. It works great. The kilo is one of the first guns that you get. So there you guys go, man. Try this out, and you guys are going to see some gameplay with this coming up in a second here. It's just a great weapon, great setup. It dominates out in the field. All right, last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the perks. Now, I highly recommend EOD for those of you who are starting off here. EOD, highly recommend Ghost once you guys unlock these things, and Tune Up. Now, Tune Up is a great one to have because you can constantly get your dead silence at a faster pace. So, and dead silence is such a crucial thing to have out in the field, man. Being able to be undetected audio, like an audio sense, like the footsteps, enemies won't be able to hear you. Tune Up is going to allow you to get your dead silence more often, and because dead silence loads pretty fast, you're just going to keep getting it over and over again throughout the match. So yeah, once you unlock all of these perks here, guys, highly recommend EOD, Ghost, and Tune Up. Anyways, man, that is my beginner tips and tricks there for what we call the Christmas noobs. But good luck out there, out in the field, man. Try and play it a little, you know, if you're brand new and this is your first time playing Call of Duty or just Modern Warfare in general here, man. I mean, just try and take it a little bit slow. Don't be afraid to be aggressive. This game caters more to people camping and stuff, but like I'm just, you know, just play it smart, play it a little aggressive. When you pop dead silence, that's when you really want to take off and utilize that dead silence and attack. Good luck out there, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, as of this moment, we have at least one or two more days of double XP for your soldier and for your tiers. So if you guys are getting the battle pass, you guys will be able to at least get some tiers, you know, unlocked in the next day or two by just playing this game a lot. So there you guys have it, man. Any comments, questions, concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, drop a like, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna back out of here. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Enemy threats in the AO. Weapons hot.
Yeah, got him.
Were you preeming that?
Reloading.
Ooh, hot start. Hot start here, folks.
Reloading.
We've got a UAV on station, ready for flyover.
They just keep spawning here. Hang on. Teammate. Got me there? And I'm out of bullets. God damn it. I'm about to see if I can pick something up over here. What's this? Ooh, the Ram 7. Don't mind if I do.
Hostiles in the
This is now a Ram 7 video.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Yikes.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Got a VTOL on station, ready to deploy.
A little VTOL jet here, guys. Let me see if I can launch this somewhere back here.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna go back up. Ooh. Ooh. I got lucky there. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. They're coming this way. They're coming this way. They're angry. God damn it. That was on me. I got overeagered. All right, we're back to the kilo here, folks. That was me. behind me. Got me. Alright, there's a guy right here. I've just mounted to see. There you go. Just a cleaner shot, you know, because I knew he was
Enemy
there.
at the warehouse.
Okay.
Got a UAV on station. Ready for flyout.
Ooh. The drop, man. That's on me for being overeager, man. I shouldn't have jumped. I shouldn't have jumped like that.
There.
Enemy UAV on
This Kilo setup is a slapper, folks. Eyes up. Oh, and I heard the footsteps too. I don't know why I thought it was my teammate. You got me.
Be advised, UAV
Watch this,
is
watch this
bingo
right
fuel.
There you
RTB
go.
for
Watch out.
resupply.
Watch out. Watch this. Watch this. Look around. Look around. No.
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Got a UAV on station.
Go
Ready
fast.
for
Go
flyout.
fast. Got him, teammate. All right, we're pushing out. Popping the dead silence here. Pushing up over. Oh, why didn't I look to the right of the car, man? I was looking at the minimap. The minimap said that there were 3 dots to the left. I didn't look behind the car. That's on me. Man, that's a hot start there, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, like really good class setup. Just keep that momentum going. 25 kill game here, ladies and gentlemen. Little W. MP7 is a beast. I'm not gonna lie to you. 25 and 6 here, you guys. Pretty decent game. Got a VTOL jet, couple UAVs. Died a couple times just off of bullshit and just me being overeager to where I should have just relaxed. But that's me. That's just my problem. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely utilize these tips and tricks here for modern warfare. And good luck out there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Happy holidays. I'm gonna back out of here. Till the next one. My name is Gray. Peace.